Hello students, how are you? Welcome to our YouTube channel Physics Tech. Students, this is my fourth lecture and in this video we will discuss about the application of the dimensional analysis. In the application of dimensional analysis, we will discuss about the second application of the dimensional analysis, which is to convert the physical quantity from one system to another system. Students, in our previous lecture we will already discuss about the first application of the dimensional analysis, and in this lecture we will discuss about the second application of dimensional analysis. I hope you will enjoy our lecture. So let's start. Okay, application of dimensional analysis. And in this application we will discuss about the second application, means B application, to convert the physical quantity from one system to another system to another system. Okay, we know that the physical quantity is always measured in NU. We already know. We know that the physical quantity is always measured in and U is equals to constant, where n is equals to numerical value, numerical, value, and U is equals to its unit. Okay. Let if the physical quantity X has the dimensional formula, let if the physical quantity X, let the physical quantity to be X. Okay, if the physical quantity X has dimensional formula, what is M base A, L base B and T base C, where M is the dimensional formula of the mass, fundamental, okay, and L is the dimensional formula of the length, and T is the dimensional formula of the time. Okay, please take a note. Please note down. Okay, now then by the help of the physical quantity we find out the derived unit, and the derived unit have the two-dimensional formula. Okay, if the derived unit of physical quantity has two physical. Okay, if the derived unit has two physical, if the derived unit have two systems terms, then the dimensional formula are respectively M1A, L1B and T1C, and M2A, L2B and T2C. Okay, where N1 and N2 are the numerical value, Now we know that N1 U1 is equals to N2 U2. This part is LHS and this part is RHS. Now we transfer U2 from here to here. In RHS, U2 is in multiply, then it convert into divide. Now N2 is equals to N1 U1 upon U2. Okay, where N2 is equals to numerical value of the second system, numerical value of second system, N1 is equals to numerical value of first system. Okay, U1 is equals to unit of first system, unit of first system, and U2 is equals to unit of second system. Okay, please take a note. Okay, now putting out the dimensional value of N1 and N2, U1 and U2, dimensional unit of U1 and U2 separately in this equation. Let this equation first. Now N2 is equals to N1 M1 upon M2 base A, L1 upon L2 base B, and T1 upon T2 base C. Okay, now where we know that what is the value of N2, what is the value of N1, what is the value of M1 and M2, what is the value of L1 and L2, what is the value of T1 and T2. By this formula we can able to convert the physical quantity from one system to another system. For example, by this formula we are able to convert any physical quantity from one system to another system. Let's have example to understand it. Okay, please take a note. expression we can write where M1, L1 and T1 is the fundamental unit of mass, length and time of first known system known system and first system or first known system. Okay, and M2, L2 and T2 is equal to the fundamental units of mass, length and time of second or unknown system. Okay, we already know that what is the M2 and what is the M1. A is the power of M1 or M2 mass, B is the power of L1 or L2, and the C is the power of T1 of T2. Okay, so please take a note. After that we took some example. Okay, let's some example. Our example number first, convert 1 Newton into time. Convert 1 Newton into time. Okay, what is the value of 1 Newton into time? What is the value of 1 Newton into time? So now we know that the Newton is the SI unit of the force. Okay, and the formula of the force F is equal to ma, and the dimensional formula of the force is equal to mLT base minus 2. We already know, and we already know the unit of force is equal to m is kg. Okay, L means meter and T means second inverse. Okay, now we draw a box, and in this box where now 1 minute. We compare one equation from this equation. Okay, by comparing we found A is equal to 1, B is equal to also 1, and C is equal to minus 2. After that we draw a box. First side we note SI unit, and second side we note CGS, because we convert SI unit into CGS unit. Okay, now M1, L1 and T1. Okay, here M2, L2 and T2. M1 is equal to 1 kg, L1 is equal to 1 meter and T1 is equal to 1 second. Here M2 is equal to gram. We convert 1 kg, 1 centimeter and here is equal to 1 second. Now by the formula m1 upon n2 is equal to n1, m1 upon m2 base a, l1 upon l2 power b and t1 upon t2 power c. Now putting all these values here, convert it to z. Okay, here n1, m1 is equal to kg. Okay, and m1 is equal to kg upon here m2 is equal to g base a, L1 is equal to m is L1 is equal to m is meter, L2 is equal to centimeter is cm base b and T1 is equal to second and T2 is equal to also second, so s upon s, no change, power c. Putting the value of a, b, c, putting the value of a, b and c in this equation, let this equation third. Okay, please take a note. Okay, now oh sorry, what is the value of a? Here a is equals to 1, b is equals to 1 and c is equals to minus 2. Okay, putting all these value in equation third, putting all value in equation third, then we get n2 is equals to, here n1 does not has any numerical value, so the value of n1 is equals to 1. Okay, 1 kg upon g base a, what is the value of a? Means 1, and m upon centimeter base b, b means 1, and s upon s base minus 2, second upon second. Convert kg into g. 1 kg is equal to 1000. 1 kg, we know that 1 kg is equal to 1000 g or 10 to the power 3 g. Okay, and 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter is equal to 10 to the power 2 cm. Putting all value in this equation, then n2 is equal to 10 to the power 3 g upon g power 1, and here 10 to the power 2 centimeter upon centimeter base 1, and here second upon second base minus 2. It will cancel, g cancel, centimeter centimeter cancel, then n2 is equal to 10 base 3 into 10 base 2, and 2 is equal to 10 base 3 plus 2, and 2 is equal to 10 base 5. So 1 Newton is equal to 10 to the power 5, 9. Then we convert 1 Newton means SI unit into CGS unit. We convert SI unit into CGS. Sorry, into CGS unit. Okay. Please take note. Okay. Our second example. Our second example is convert 1 joule into earth. Convert 1 joule into earth. Okay. We know that what is the joule, because we know that joule is the unit of work. We know that joule is the unit of work, SI unit of work. So solution. Now we know that work is equal to force into displacement. Displacement. Okay. Work is equal to force into displacement. We know that what is the dimensional formula of force? Dimensional formula of force is equal to mLT base minus 2. What is the dimensional formula of displacement? The dimensional formula of displacement is equal to what? L. Then here work is equal to m L के power 2 T base minus 2. Okay. Now what is the unit of force? Unit of SI unit of work by this formula is equal to m means mass, means kg, L means length, length means meter, m base 2, T means second, second base minus 2. Okay. And comparing the first equation, comparing the first equation, comparing the equation first by m base A, L base B and T base C, we get A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2 and C is equal to minus 2. Now we draw a box. Here SI unit and here CGS unit. Okay. Now M1, L1, T1. here M2, L2 and T2. Now what is the value of M1? M1 in kg. So here put value kg, L1 meter and T1 second. Value of M2 G, L2 centimeter and T2 in, what is the value T2 in? Second. So please take a note. Okay. After that, we putting all this value in this equation. What is the equation? N2 is equal to N1 value M1 upon M2 base A, L1 upon L2 base B and T1 upon T2 base C. Okay. Now value of A, B and C, putting all values, we get N2 is equal to, because N1 does not has any numerical value, so N1 is 1. Value of M1 is kg. Kg upon value of M2 is equal to G base A. What is the value of A? 1. Value of L2 is equal to M upon value of L2, L1 equals to M and the value of L2 is equal to centimeter power 2 and the value of T1 is equal to S upon value of T2 is equal to also S and power C is equal to minus 2. Now convert kg into G, meter into centimeter and S into because S are the same, because our purpose is to convert the SI units into CGS unit. Okay, because our aim to convert SI unit into CGS unit. Now we put N2 is equal to 1. We know that, what we know that 1 kg is equal to 1000 G, R is equal to 10 to the power 3 G. Okay, and 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter is equal to 10 to the power 2 centimeter. Now putting all this value, we got value of G 1000 not 10 base 3 G upon G base 1. Okay, 10 base 2 upon centimeter base 2 power 2, sorry, and S upon S power minus 2, cancel out. Now N2 is equal to, now 1 10 base 3 means 10 base 3 into 2 to the 4 10 base 4. N2 is equal to 10 base 7. What is the value of joule in erg? Then the value of 1 joule is equal to 10 to the power 7 erg. Okay, SI unit and CGS unit. Okay, please take a note. Sorry, one mistake. Here the spelling of joule is Joule. Okay, Joule. Here also Joule. Okay. Okay, please take a note. So in our today lecture, we have discussed about the second application of the dimension to convert the physical quantity from one system to another system, and we already see some example. So now, so in this lecture we will discuss about the second application of the dimension, and in our next lecture we will discuss about the some other examples on the second application, and after that we will discuss about the third application of the dimension in our next lecture. So I hope you will enjoy our lecture, and please support us. Thanks to all of you.